Hi, and today we are going to be reading Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Meltdown. And let's start. January, Monday. Everybody in my neighborhood is outside today enjoying the warm weather and sunshine. Well, everyone except me. It is kind of hard to enjoy a heat wave when it's the middle of the winter. People are calling this wacky weather, but it doesn't feel right. Maybe I'm old-fashioned, but I think it should be cold in the winter and hot in the summer. I've heard the whole planet is warming up and that human beings are the reason, but don't blame me because I just got here. If the world is getting hotter, I just hope it doesn't happen too fast, because if things keep up at this rate, I'll be riding a camel to high school. They say the ice caps are melting and the sea is rising. So I've been trying to convince Mom and Dad to buy a house higher up on our hill, but they just don't seem all that concerned. It kind of makes me nervous that I'm the only one in my family worried about this stuff, because if we don't do something about the situation soon, we're gonna wish we did. It's not just the rising sea levels I'm nervous about. Those ice caps have been around for millions of years, and there could be things buried inside of them that should stay that way. Crack, sploosh. I saw a movie about a caveman who got frozen in ice, and when it melted thousands of years later, he was still alive. I don't know if that kind of things could actually happen in real life, but there are unfrozen cavemen. But if there are unfrozen cavemen walking around these days, the night janitor at my school might be one of them. If we do figure a way out of this climate mess, it's probably gonna be by someone my generation who solves it. That's why I'm always nice to the smart kids, because they're the ones who are going to save our butts. Whenever the answer is, I guarantee you the technology is going to be the key. Grown-ups are always saying that too much technology is bad for kids, but I say the more the better. In fact, as soon as I can afford one of those high-tech toilets that learns all your habits, I'm going to get the most expensive model. Hello, Gregory. I've been waiting for you. Seat warning. Some people worry that one day we'll lose control of our technology and robots will take over. Well, if that happens, I'm going to make sure I'm on their side. I've actually been preparing for when the robots take over by sucking up the appliances in my house. You're looking good today. Did you just get cleaned? So when there's a giant robot/human war in the future, I'll be patting myself on the back for thinking ahead. My brother Roderick says that in the future people will have robot body parts and we will all be cyborgs. Well, I hope I don't have to wait too long for that, because I could buy myself a pair of robot legs. I could get a half hour of extra sleep each morning. I guess we don't really know what's going to happen in the future, and you could drive yourself crazy about worrying about it. And even if we solve all the problems we have right now, some new things will come along, and then we'll have to deal with that. I've read that's what happened with dinosaurs. They were riding high for a couple of 100 million years, and then an asteroid came and wiped them out. What's crazy is that cockroaches were around back then, and somehow they survived, and they'd probably be here long after we're gone too. Personally, I think cockroaches are disgusting, but they must be doing something right. Speaking of survival right now, I'm just trying to get through middle school. The last few days haven't been all that great. Even though it's warm outside, the thermostat at school still thinks it's winter. So the furnace is on full blast all day, which makes it hard to concentrate in class. And it's worse in the cafeteria because there aren't any windows you can open to get fresh air. The heat has been frying my brain, and I've been forgetting when my school assignments are due. I forgot a really big one today, which was my country project for the International Showcase. Back in November, everyone had to choose a country to do a report on. I picked Italy because I'm a huge pizza fan. But it turned out Italy was a really popular choice. So my social studies teacher had to do a random drawing to decide who got it. And she chose Dennis Tracent, which isn't fair because he's lactose intolerant and can't even eat cheese. Woohoo! So the teacher assigned me Malta, which I didn't know was even a country. Anyway, that was 2 months back, and I didn't give my country project a second thought until today. And the only reason I remembered was because when I got to school, everybody's wearing real clothes. I probably should have realized it was International Showcase Day when my friend Rowley came by to get me for school wearing a crazy getup. But he's always doing strange stuff, so I barely even notice. I'm going to stop right there. And if you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you. Bye.